Now tonight, new questions about Florida school boards.
This after our Contact 5 investigator Katie LeGrone discovered one school board is now looking at hiring a consultant that claims to help school boards keep politics out of the classroom. But Katie discovered its founder is actually deeply rooted in it.
At a recent school board workshop in Sarasota,
I became aware of this service and I wanted to bring it forward.
Board Chair Bridget Ziegler brought up the idea of hiring a board consultant.
Really to have someone to help us with certain things when it comes to keeping us away from the fire.
The board, which flipped from predominantly Democratic members to Republican in August, has become known for its fiery meetings, board bickering, and politically charged public feuds.
It's been distraction after distraction, and I don't want to continue that.
So Ziegler proposed hiring help from Vermilion Education. If you've never heard of them, you're not alone. Vermilion Education helps school boards ensure an accurate and high-quality education for their students, its website states, with principles that tout transparency and how students should not be used by political parties or ideologies. It may sound like just what many drama-ridden school boards in Florida could use.
Unity is one of my top priorities.
Until you take a closer look. Turns out the 3-month-old company, which vaguely describes services ranging from guidance and communication to audits, was founded in Hillsdale, Michigan. Its resident agent, Jordan Adams, a former civic education specialist at Hillsdale College, the same conservative Christian college the DeSantis administration wants to recreate at Sarasota's new college. But it has also widely been criticized for pushing biased and politically driven curriculum. In fact, Adams' resume includes helping Hillsdale open publicly funded classical education charter schools, including some in Florida, and creating Hillsdale's controversial 1776 curriculum. Last year, we discovered Adams was also paid by Florida to review math textbooks for prohibited topics, including critical race theory.
Do you understand that that might look a certain way?
I think my focus, again, whether it looks away or not, is about getting the distractions out and making sure that our instructional material for all of our students is appropriate and in line not only to the standards, but to the expectation of our families.
Ziegler, an original founder of the conservative group Moms for Liberty and whose husband was recently appointed president of Florida's GOP, wouldn't say exactly how she heard of Vermilion.
Well, I work in education circles and certainly was brought forward to my attention.
While she dismissed concerns that hiring the company could be viewed as inviting conservative Christian values into Florida public schools, she does see classical education as an opportunity for all students here.
Why is it a bad idea to either consider how can we take pieces of that would align to our mission as a public education institution that wouldn't imply any indoctrination of anyone's ideology, but get back to the core classical components of academics? I think it's worth looking into, and it sounds like the board also agrees.
To bring this into Sarasota County schools at this time, I think is a huge mistake.
Tom Edwards is the board's only Democrat and was recently targeted by the governor and Florida's GOP as a liberal school board member to defeat in the next election. Edwards sees Vermilion's Hillsdale ties as a way to further divide a school board already at odds.
Frankly, I was waiting for something like this.
Really?
Can you imagine? I sit next to the wife of the chair of the Republican Party for the state of Florida.
But if this consultant can ease those tensions, remains as unclear as its services. Even those convinced they can help can't quite explain how.
Again, this is the very beginning, early discussion, but I'm all done, so thank you.
Despite multiple calls and emails, neither Jordan Adams or anyone from Vermilion Education has responded to us. One interesting fact, the word vermilion is actually a color, a vivid, bright shade of red. I'm Katie LeGrone reporting.